word of truth. We have not followed cunningly devised fables. So we were eyewitnesses of this thing. We walk in Bible, but we have seen the Lord. Our eyes have seen the Lord. I don't know about you. When you have become a supernatural Christian, God gets into you and starts walking himself. He no longer leads. He is now Ayakara.
Hello, welcome to the gospel. On this channel, you are going to get soul lifting message, faith content, and video that will help you to grow your spiritual life. Remember, don't forget to subscribe this channel for more new video updates.
Both to will and to do. In other words, God makes you willing and also prepares you to do. Incidentally, this is something that not every child of God experiences. Not because God is not doing it, but because they do not know how to take advantage of God's plans and purposes in their lives. He says, it is God who makes you willing. And who prepares you, inspires you, enables you, drives you to do. Do you realize that there are a lot of people in the world today, they have good dreams, they have good ideas, they know what to do, but it is not in them to do it. They just don't do it. They would like to do it, but they just don't do it. They don't know why they don't do it. They have great ideas, beautiful ideas, but it just doesn't work within them to accomplish it. Then somebody else who's not as smart as they are gets the idea and does it. And then they say, but I knew about it. I thought about it. I could have done it. Why didn't you do it then? Well, I don't know. And so, week after week, months after months, year after year, they just watch those who were not as intelligent as themselves, those who were not as smart as themselves, those who are not even as educated as themselves, go beyond them, go ahead of them, and become very successful and prosperous and influential. And they become maybe even bitter. They become sad, unhappy. So they wonder, is there anything wrong with me? Maybe God didn't help me. Maybe some are so unaware of their situation that they will blame everybody else and everything else except themselves. You have a good idea, a smart idea, but you just can't get yourself together enough to do it. So you say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You might even write it down and say, oh, what a wonderful idea, but it still doesn't come out. You might even be the leader of a group, maybe a fellowship, a church, and then you say, we need to get a new venue. You just never get it. 2 years have gone by, and you just never get it. I'm going to study this book. You just don't study it. You have it with you, but you will not study it. And then somebody starts quoting from the same book. And you say, I got a book. But that you have it doesn't mean you know it. You can have the book and not know what's inside. Hallelujah. All right, maybe in the Bible, I'm going to study the book of Romans. I think I really need to study the book of Romans. Well, you said that 2 years ago. You didn't do it. Last year you said the same thing. You still didn't do it. And it's 6 months now into the present year, the current year, and you haven't done it. And it doesn't look like you're about to do it. Why do we dream and not fulfill our dreams? Why do we have ideas and not carry them out? If we only did those things that came into our hearts, we would be extraordinary. If we only did, but we don't. So why? Many of us don't. So what's the problem?
Don't forget to subscribe this channel. God bless you.